Caution lights are out. The Bristol Toyota Pace truck pulls down to the center of the infield, and we're ready to go. 25 laps for the Chaz's Auto Body Sport Trucks as they get ready to roll off of turn number 4. Tom Scully III and Darrell Church jump up on the throttle. Green flag is out, and they roll down into turn number 1. Tom Scully III setting the pace down the back straightaway.
25 laps on top of the pylon. Tom Scully III charges through 3 and 4. He's going to come across the stripe and lead the pack on down for the first lap.
Tom has been getting stronger and stronger as the season has gone on and leading in the second week in a row, but pressure from behind from Jake Veneta. Trouble for Cavallero. He goes around. Brittany Campbell gets involved. How about that? Everybody keeps rolling straight, and we stay green. No, caution flag is out. When they come off of turn number 4, Tom Scully III and Jake Veneta ready to have at it off of turn number 4. 2 of 25 are complete. Ready to go off of turn number 4. Up on the throttle they come. Green flag unfurls, and Scully gets a great jump on the field down into turn number 1.
Yeah, Scully with blistering pace as soon as the green flag waved. Darrell Church trying to follow her up through 3 and 4, while Jake Veneta and the Viking Sheet Metal 29 looking to hold on to the outside. Now crosses underneath, clear all around, has to slide in behind Church with 3rd.
Down the backstretch they go. Church settles into the number 2 spot. Veneta 3rd. Amy Arsenal 4th, and here comes Duarte taking a look to the outside, looking for a crossover off of 4. Down to the inside of Arsenal. He goes, and that's the battle for the number 4 position.
Mike Duarte with a great speed last weekend, looking to pick up where he left off as he storms his way towards the top 3. Inside position on the most moving number 9. Darrell Church, though, make that the number 29 of Veneta a little squirrely through 4. Allows the 50 Roach's Landscaping of Duarte to scoot on by.
Veneta trying to go back at him, settles in right behind with Barry Shaw in tow. Top 5 nose to tail as they come off of turn number 4. Darrell Church chasing down Tom Scully III as they hit turn number 1 and 2.
9 cars back. Rick Martin fitting his truck into a gap just wide enough between the 57 and the 80. Rick Martin now looking to move to the inside of the 57 of Marissa Morgan. Back to the front, though, Tom Scully III with the challenge from the 4 of Darrell Church as he closes the door off of 2.
Nose to tail, the top 4 trucks down into turn number 3. Darrell Church going to fight for the lead off of 4. The 27 of Anastasia LeBrun, slow in the racetrack, stays high. Lets the leaders thunder by down off of turn number 2. And Scully puts a little bit of breathing room between he and Church for the moment.
Single file through the lead pack for now. Scully with cars between him and Veneta, just as he likes to see. Even better yet, the cars battling behind him. Roach's Landscaping 50 of Duarte to the inside of Church.
Duarte takes a dive down to the inside, looking for the number 2 position into 3 and 4. He's got Veneta and Shaw glued to his rear bumper. Veneta follows through. Church gets caught on the outside, starts to backslide just a little bit as they hit 1 and 2 down the backstretch. Here comes Shaw down on the inside.
Barry Shaw starting to study the rear bumper of that GDV Productions 29 as he has inside position on Church off of 4. Shaw in the Everett's Auto Parts 85 up to 4th and the 1.
Down the backstretch, and Mike Duarte has one more truck between he and Victory Lane, but can he get by Tom Scully III as he sets the pace off of 4. 12 laps down, 13 to go. Top 5 trucks in a single file train down into 1 and 2.
Lead pack consists of 7 cars now. Tom Scully III, still your leader. Rose is number 5 MLB Photography truck off of 4 with cross flags in the air.
Duarte down to the inside looking for the lead. Scully trying to shut the door, and he does down into 1. Down the back stretch, Tom Scully under fierce attack from the 50 of Duarte. Mike Duarte takes a look to the inside, off of 4, gets a run off the corner. Scully again able to shut the door down into 1 and 2.
Tom Scully hoping for the drive of his life here tonight, but he's going to have to work for it as the 50 truck of Duarte takes another look to the inside. Nothing doing for now. 5 car rolls off of 4. No room now. 50 Landscaping Roaches going to have to gather it back in and look for another way around.
Duarte doing this carefully, biding his time, waiting for the right opening. He knows if he gets there too late, the door's going to shut, contact to be made. He's not going to jeopardize his finish and Tom's finish for a little bit of contact. Here comes Veneta down to the inside of Duarte now. That's going to give Scully a little bit of breathing room as Duarte gets a little crossed up. Veneta gets sideways off of 4.
Veneta, not what he wanted to have happen, as he lets Barry Shaw now slip on by to the outside. Shaw now to third. Jake Veneta back to fourth as Rick Martin starts to close on up through 3 and 4.
Duarte still works the back bumper of Tom Scully III. 18 laps complete as they roll down the back straightaway. Tom Scully III, third-generation racer out of Westport, Mass. What a night this would be if he can pick up his first career win. He's got the truck running strong at the top of the field as they come off of turn number 2. There'll be 5 laps to go when they come back around.
Leaders still single file. Rick Martin in the Auto Cosmetic number 14. Studies high, studies low on the 29 of Jake Veneta. They roll through 1, they come off of 2. Jake Veneta, slight bobble, allows Martin to close up the gap down the back straight.
4 laps to go, and Big Tom is looking down on the field as Tom Scully III brings the field down into 1 and 2. Mike Duarte now has Barry Shaw on his tail as they roll down the back straightaway. A mile remaining as they cross the stripe this time. Shaw takes a look to the inside. Duarte shuts the door with 3 to go.
Barry Shaw now applying the pressure to the rear bumper of the 50, but the rear view mirror of Tom Scully III still full of black and green as Mike Duarte applies the pressure off of 4. Steve Bowden waves 2 clench flags in the air, 2 laps to go.
Shaw and Duarte make a little bit of contact. That gives the advantage by a half a car length to Scully down into 3 and 4. The white flag is high in the air as they come off the corner. Tom Scully III's toughest lap begins now. Down into 1. A truck length advantage. Can he hold on for the final lap into 3 and 4? Into the corners. A half a truck length advantage. Checkered flag is out. One last shot. Scully holds on and picks up his first career win. Second place to Mike Duarte and Barry Shaw Jr. rounding out the podium. It's been coming, it's been close, and here it is, ladies and gentlemen, his first career sports truck feature win, Tom Scully III. Here he is climbing out of the truck, ladies and gentlemen. How about a round of applause? Tom Scully III. Tom, congratulations. Welcome to Victory Lane.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I was kept a couple of fast trucks behind me there, and no, I owe it all.
Mike didn't make it easy for you those last half a dozen laps. All over the back, he tried to go to the inside. He was careful, try to bide his time, but man, you just never gave up that bottom lane.
No, that was the whole goal I had. So, definitely got to take it all. Maybe they could off in the car. Mike Black made this happen.
An emotional season for you. This is definitely a highlight.
Yeah, no, we're going to try to just keep on going. We're getting close in that playoff, so I'm going to try to keep that in mind and just kind of hope and pray for the best from there.
What was going through your mind as you came off of turn 4 and saw that checkered flag waving for you?
Oh, it was unreal. So, hey, like I said, all the guys and Seekonk. That's about it.
Congratulations. Welcome to Victory Lane. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Tom Scully III. Mike Duarte. Mike, man, you gave him everything you could out there.
Yeah, Tom did everything he had to do. Every time I wanted to be on the outside, he put his truck there. I tried to get to the bottom, put his truck there. That's what you got to do when you're up front. I remember being in that situation. I would have done the same thing. It's just, I was going to try the outside real late, but if it didn't work out, I would have lost the position to Barry because he was right on my butt. So I had to, for the last 2 laps, I had to settle for second. But good points tonight. But we had a fast truck, starting in the back, getting all the way up to the front. We're good at that. I just need 1 more or 5 more laps or that one little thing called race's luck to go your way to get up my second win of the year would be nice.
Playoffs starting in just a few weeks. You got to feel real good about getting closer to that chase.
Oh yeah, as long as we keep this consistency up, the playoffs should be a breeze in theory. But you know how that goes in the racing world. But I want to thank my sponsors: Roach's Landscaping, Eric's Auto Service, Car Connections, Farry and Son, my crew chief George Sturgey. Thank you again, Sandy, my dad, my brother, and Kyle for doing what they do for me just to put me out here talking to you all the time.
Mike Duarte finishing second. Looking for place finisher tonight, Barry Shaw Jr. And Barry, you got to that third spot and you all over Micah at the end, but just not enough.
You know, to be honest with you, that first caution, I lost brakes, so I had no brakes throughout the whole race.
It's been a tough couple of weeks for you then.
Yeah, well, I had my hands full, and when I say no brakes, I mean I had 0 brakes. So, but whatever, it is what it is. I'll take third. The truck was really good, other than not having brakes, but whatever. Yeah, I'm very happy with third place. Very happy.
Chase coming up in a few weeks. You got to feel real confident about your chances.
Yeah, you know, we'll see what happens. I think it's just going to get tougher and tougher as the weeks go on, as the year winds down. So I think there's going to be a lot of hard racing.
A lot of people do want to thank.
Oh, I got to thank Everett's Auto Parts, Roy, man. I'm telling you, this guy, he is the best. He's just a good man. I got to thank my dad, my cousin Kevin, my wife Moss, my mom. Ellen's here for the first time. Ellen, where are you? Wave your hands. My sister Lynn, Dave, Jake. Oh, God, who else? The fans. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
All right, Barry Shaw finishing third.